Yeah, Fatal Push, Fuzzy's Inquisitions, pretty classic stuff, and then we have Confidence, X-Drinkers, Tarmogoyfs as threats. Everything has to cost less than 2, so no Liliana, and besides that it's just removal and discard. Which I think this deck is trying to abuse the fact that there is less Lava Dart in tournaments in the last weeks or something. And well, this deck would be very weak to Lava Dart, but like Lurrus Hexdrinker is a pretty nice card because Lurrus would make you not play with expensive threats, but this can be an expensive threat. And like with so much discard it might be actually fine. So we'll see how it goes in a modern league right now. Lurrus. It really rocks. There's less Ren in the format now too, yeah. Ren is not really played much nowadays, so. Where is this background from? It's for the viewers to decipher. They don't know, are they truly fluent in Kaneki lore? Sounds like 5k, 14,999. Oh, my abrupt decays are not gonna be too great here. I've seen his team. I didn't even look at the card that we have taken. It's gonna light up. My point being, a Lava Dart deck is a little bit not something I wanted to face with this deck, which might be pretty rough. Leading on a Fiery Islet seems pretty small brain. The reality is red aggro is more popular in leagues than in actual tournaments. You're gonna hope that if we take a nob, they're gonna get stuck with those cards and we get to play Lurrus and do stuff. That means that we don't get to summon Lurrus to our hand right now, which is a little bit bad, but only a little bit. You have to kill this so that light up doesn't cost 1 mana, so they can go light up and Stormwing entirety. Green screen is truly excellent. I think what you wanted to communicate is that this green screen is truly immersive, which is indeed the goal. This mana morphos. No, Sprite Dragon, that's okay. Mango, why are your lips so full and why are your cheeks so rosy? Are they? Oh, so you only have 2 lands, awesome. Then it's those 4 for sure now. Do you feel the Ether in your play? Somewhat, yeah. To an extent I do. So this is their hand right now. Which actually means that we can... I think the play was X-Drinker level 3. No, because that lets my opponents light up the stage with their hand. I absolutely do not level. Like they top deck a dart, I'm gonna be in a rough spot anyways. Play to win is to play X-Drinkers. Block their light at the stages, next turn it's gonna have protection from instants, and then the next turn it's gonna be Progenitus, and you can actually raise the entireties. Lightning bolts my X-Drinker, which is fine because they don't cast the light up still. Then we get to summon Lurrus to our hand and then do stuff. One thing that I always thought was very funny was when streamers that were using a green screen were, you know, there was a situation in which like Twitch chat asks some kind of a question, or like streamer thinks that they're smarter than the chat and they want to explain something and they like put up a image of a classroom with like themselves in the teacher's position and then they explain something in detail. Always found it to be very ridiculous. So I will probably set that up for, you know, proper occasions, might be useful. I would like to draw a removal though. Why just spoil your big comedy? Well, not everyone is here anyway, so for many it's gonna be new stuff. Actually, you can still draw a removal. I think it's better to play a removal than a Mission Spell than this X-Drinker. Like, if we draw a push, we are still in a great position, and if we don't, we are not necessarily. Auto implode after the lava dart? Yeah. That was always true. Bubble pop tricks? Well, not really. Should have bobbed yourself. Oh yeah, that's true. There was no upside building them. Well, no, because I draw the card that I see. There's no upside building me, so I should have bubbled them. That's why I did that. So I knew that I was doing that, but I didn't fully internalize that. But if you have a DK on top, well, I draw that DK. Oh, okay. Then I DK that Sprite Dragon. True. Could have another DK, but I could have had a trophy. Kinda weird for them to play land immediately. They shouldn't have. But well, they should have just attacked and then where they reveal 2 lands with light up, huh? Do you think Lurrus is still too strong in modern even after the companion nerf, or do you think it's balanced now? It's still very, very strong. I don't know if it's too strong. Ah, 2 lands, punish, nerf. You also have a green screen for what makes it look like you are one of the students for once like that. Good point. I wish Lurrus didn't exist, it self-bans a bunch of cards. Yeah, I also don't really like that it exists. Put the card on top. The question is, will we trade this for Song entirety? Drawing a trophy is nice. They kept the card on top, but we don't think we care about that. I tap the land like a chump. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna level to protection from instance and then play the other one. Yep. And then do we want to trophy a strong entity? They also have a top card that we would like to get rid of. Attacking for free, gaining free life is valuable. Maybe we attack with both Lurrus and Confidant, and then we keep Lurrus if they... I think that trading this for Lurrus is pretty fine, because we have those to power our mana into. If they block this, we keep Lurrus. But we gain life, free life and free damage still. Much not blocking at all here, wow. What? Yeah, well played if they didn't block. They also kept the card on top, and they will have 4 mana distant anyways, which is a lot for them. I wasn't sure about that Bob attack. I wasn't sure either, but like if they block Lurrus, which I think they would probably like, sometimes like to, well, level before attack. I just like didn't think of that. They have a card on top, so let's mess with their scry. But I had no tricks anyway, so like I was playing with the I was taking the Dark Confidence because I had I think there was a high chance they would block Lurrus, and then I get 2 extra damages. I think the main reason this deck is stronger than Jund is that it doesn't have access to Ren 6. Yeah, Ren 6 and Jund, like the value of 6 or 7 flange in Jund's hand was always a little bit dubious. I thought we used to make fun of Hexdrinkers on the stream. Oh, we did, yeah, but then I made a poll and people said, play Hexdrinker kanister, to which I responded with, sure, if that's what you want, I will fulfill your desire. Hexdrinker, that's very funny comment. That's much better than the previous one. The previous one kinda sucked. You're not spending 4 mana to play 3-2 and spin the wheel. Yeah, you play 4-4 with protection from instance. Yeah, well, that's the entity, so now we don't know the hand. What is Kenny doing in his archival's chambers? Well, keep watching to find out. The finish ending of this encounter might surprise you. Hey Kaniki, I think you got the wrong door. Your bedroom is 2 countries down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can level Hexdrinker up to 4. You can make this one up to 8 for 5 mana, and then you can level the second one to 3. So you attack for 6 for sure, then the 4/4 has to be blocked, and then my opponent dies. So I count lethal. Will you venture to France yet next and have a yellow hat in the background? You could set it up, yeah. Should have to look at my own cards again or something. But since we have lethal on this turn, it doesn't really matter, right? Why am I blurring in and out? I don't get this. When punished for not blocking Bob. That is actually true. Who said Hexdrinker is bad versus Prowess? Exactly. Hexdrinker is my pet card. I'll admit it. Okay. You did. I'm new to Twitch. How do I see the deck list? Exclamation mark deck. Click the link. Take a look. Follow those steps. Problem is that probably would like to board out Dark Confidant. And they want to cheat Explosiveness. More Nice Whisper. Probably Whisper. I don't know. Explosives kinda doesn't really rock. They block the 4/4 and Bob. They would take 9 and go to 1, right? Am I missing something, chat? Yeah. Okay, that's true. Somehow I haven't acknowledged that they can block like this. And killing a person from 17 life points is not really that tall of a ask with Blue-Red Prowess. Like, they draw a spell and like Lava Dart, and they usually do that. Somehow I miscounted. I thought they're dead on board, but they were not. Good for me since they didn't block, so they actually were dead on board. I guess better fortunate than skilled. Imagine who's back next week in Modern. Probably Johnsar. Boarding out a 6/6 protection from everything. I could have even boarded an extra one out for more Nice Whispers. Thank you. Yeah, if you want Eagle Sounds, you got to pay those monies. Nice Whisper, Yacht is cause Vintage, exactly. And if by exactly we mean no, it's not. Let's take my points entirety and then we set to easily win the match. Oh, just cards in their hand. Well, let's take the Sprite Dragon. Brutality is useless. Why they blocked me? I wouldn't take the board, come on. You're gonna draw a Soulscar Mage, or you're gonna abruptly decay. Take Mutasek and Brutality. They play the Dragon, yeah, but if they were to play the Soulscar, then I can still. Probably better though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not planning to make the Mutagenic Grove do anything. I can trade Collective Brutality for a Mutagenic Grove later, which is like kinda the same, so I disagree. Wow, nice top deck, yeah, we've seen that. Probably want to DK, be able to cast the this and these. Extra down to lose life points and play the Eldritch Spells on one. It's new that people don't just bolt each other in the face randomly. If you watch all the MTG coverage, people playing Twin Mirrors would just bolt each other turn 1, what? Well, that was assuredly around 1 or 2 of the GPs, the people without buys. I don't know if people did that. I mean, probably you're saying that because you've actually seen footage of people doing that, so you're not making this up as much, but I don't think it was commonplace. But yeah, in Jeskai Contra people did that because what you were supposed to do with the bots anyways. Because the best planeswalkers was a Johnny Von Jones. To take the gut shot, they're gonna cast the bend spells, there is no use. Because they don't have a... well, is there ever gonna be a use? Maybe after a Reveler or something. Nice Whisper Fest for on-top land. Already had an on-top land. Turn 1 ball, turn 2 think twice to fuel up, turn 3 think twice flashback, turn 4 think. Jam your Ajani Vengeance. Damn, they had the remand. That's how it was. Those were the times. Yeah, so we're gonna take this and this. They recommended the Think Twice flashback and the end step. Okay, so they recommended the Think Twice flashback when you were in the end step and then when they were tapped out and there was no force. You resolved your Ajani Vengeance. Then you blast. Your Ajani had 4 loyalty counters. It was basically unkillable at this point. Your opponent sighed, drew a card and conceded. Celestial Colonnade will remain tapped. That is true words. What do you think about playing a single triumph for explosives X equals 3? I think if you're doing that, then it's time for you to cut the explosives from your sideboard and fucking grow up. Play a different card. Because you're just hurting yourself. Casting Inquisition now because I want to play Lurrus. Who's at 8 live? What's happening? I guess I can play this. Okay, -1 gut shot. Kanister, can you explain to me why the 2 nice whispers in the sideboard for grindy matchups? It's easier to win grindy matchups when you draw more cards, so that's a way to draw more cards. What happened to Corona Fukireta? I had to tribute some Weeby mods to have some non-Weeby mods. We had to make space. Why card X in the sideboard for grindy matchups? That is typically the answer, yes. Unless it's like a narrow removal spell, then you respond with the card that the narrow removal spell matches up better than like other cards. Bubble yourself, thank you for this gameplay advice, I will, yes. Is VIP a mod status? No, VIP status is VIP status. It doesn't give you the mod privileges, but it like gives you immunity to like timeouts. No, not to timeouts, to some things. Who's is fine, gains me life, eats the dart. Kenny, are you going to post your PT decklist? Not before the PT goes on, because I play with other people. You put a 6-mana Chandra in your John's Food sideboard for the set thing this weekend, trollolol. What do you think is she good at? I've seen your list and I was kind of wondering about that. Oh, I clicked on it, but not hard enough, I guess. Oh, too bad, -3 life. Nice trophy, okay, let's draw it. Well, be a VIP, will I get a billion commands like Johnstar? No, the reason why Johnstar has a billion commands is because, or rather he's a VIP because he worked for it hard and he got those billion commands through extremely hard work. I thought people might play control decks to try to fight John Sack and control decks play all of counters and cage, but might suck. Yeah, I mean that's like somewhat fair, but what I would think is that Blue Eyes, like one of the Blue Eyes better cards for the matchup, in my experience, was Ethergast, and then like Chandra is Ethergastable, so it's kind of awkward in that way, but still probably an improvement over not having her in the matchup, honestly, because with the Ethergast you can just replay her. I don't know what's Big Mac Montana Black, so I can't respond. But the Sasha maybe better than Chandra in that spot? Kinda, I don't really think so. Between Trial of Crumbs finding the Chandra, which is pretty big, and then also the fact that that matchup goes for extremely long and you just need threats, need like actual cards that do something other than under non-threatening cards. Might also not be. RB Prowess is interesting in your opinion. What's green for mutagenic growth? What does this mean? What is the context? Somebody said that classic Japanese cinema is better than the Western one. That was Johnson's response. Should have bubbled myself first. Alright, I don't know if this deck is even that bad against Prowess. Like, this game was really nice. Imagine big creatures plus removal spells, a decent recipe versus Prowess. I mean, the fear is that game 1 you're gonna get spanked with 4 confidence, 4 X-Drinker and your deck versus Lava Darts, presumably. At post-spot it seems like a fine matchup. We have 4 removal spells for entirety. Should have cast brutality, face. Have you guys noticed that Mango doesn't have a pillow on his bed? True, it does not. Wonder if his neck hurts. While removal spells in hand can Stormwing? Well, I'm not sure if I can't, as I am doing that exactly right now. Milliken. We played against Milliken the other day. Last seen deck 21 days ago, black, red, green. I don't remember what Milliken played. Lightning Skelemental. Maybe they played the Lightning Skelemental deck against me. Why is it listed as black, red, green, which doesn't have any green in it though? Bit confusing. This deck ... rocks. That's a good one. Can't wait to see where the random location mechanic will find himself in the future. Me neither. That is not hard. You have made a grave hate and Goif is good versus Dredge. Is it? Imagine pressing the join match button and then just walking away from your PC. I also like to do that occasionally. Sorry, settings have been reset, okay. Keep. Black Cleaves. Wait, Black Cleaves? Black Cleaves. How different of a word are they? Cleave versus Cleaves. Cleave. Cliff, probably that. Cleave, cliff. You chose the yellow font, interesting. Why is it interesting? I like yellow things. Take the bolt. Level a cake string next turn. Wonder you could play giant version of this incorporating Kroxa. You could, but is Kroxa a good card? Cumbersome as hell. Okay, they drew a land for the Skelemental, excuse me, chat. Just got a phone call from Maro saying, "Hey Kanister, I think you got the wrong door." To which I said, me? And he said, yeah, you. Why do we hate Kroxa around here? Thing is that the first cast of Kroxa is so poor that it's just kind of a bad tempo move oftentimes. I don't know. Like, is there no reason that Kroxa was never good? I think there is a reason. Yeah, Kroxa Effectless Looting would be good because then you never cast the front side, you just cast the giant, which is quite decent for a 4 mana card. Just Sour Kroxa similar to Night's Whisper, lol. Yeah, maybe that. It's attack with 2 4/4 cake stringers. The Skelemental's kinda like burning for a lot. I don't know if I want the Night's Whispers against that because you lose more lives. This trophy sounds bad. This sounds bad. Alright, let's have it. Ah, it's a -1 this with some 1 spell bump. Nas Bomb seems good, they play Nerve and Kroxa. In that case, it probably was wiser to have more. And you could have boarded out a few Fozzies. Will there be more Escape Titans in the future? I would bet $12 that there will be one in MH Horizons 2. Fallback style. Well, now we left with a creature, so I think we want to, for tempo, we want to let them discuss and play a creature anyways, right? Then whichever creature is gonna be left is gonna be fine. The Escape Titans were specifically for Theros Beyond Death, they escape death. Well, Modern Horizons they can do anything. Or they can print like the third Escape Titan that didn't escape and doing the events of Theros Beyond Death, but was like still hidden there and escaped that moment right there, or maybe the same design, but you know, it's gonna be Chaldean Frost Giant that just has the same abilities. So it's pretty easy to do. But lore-wise, were there more Titans in Theros? Not more that you know of. It's very easy to retcon that. Aye. That's powerful. I thought Titans on Theros, how do you know that? I think we want to discard that Swamp if they play a blocker. How long are you going to be left for? I'm going to finish this league, which we have 2 more matches of, including this one. I should have had DKs and pulses if they have Liliana. And I should have no pushes against their deck, period deck. Why do I have push against their deck? It sucks against this. Thank you, how long are you gonna be left for? 52 more years. Okay, that's actually potentially true. Right. That. Not even that I can't win, but it's just awful misspotting. I said the Night's Whispers, now Spell Bombs. Let's have no push at all. You just don't play creatures. Probably trim 2 forces, let's have 1 push. And now I'll submit. In those grindy matchups, I usually borrow some discard and borrow more removal, yeah. I would like to discard Liliana if I can, but also removal is not good against Season Pyro. Blue-White Titan verdict other creatures. What if Blue-White Titan verdicts all the creatures? Nice hand, nerd. I mean, the problem is that it is actually nice hand. Still a nerf because better than taking discards, but I feel like. Actually, discard spell gonna be good against me. Yeah, Marcus is pretty famous. Didn't Greece win the Magic World Cup at one point? They did, yeah. Obviously, I draw well now. Wait, they leave me with the bell. And through the forest. Oh, they bullshit. Come on. I was so lucky on my point spot. I'm gonna claim the luckiness forever. I have a single push to draw. That's cringe, but what decks are you playing this week? And I won't tell you yet. The historic one, but the standard one is Sutai Ultimate, pretty stock. Blast Mire and what? Any lightning bolts? Actually, we might not lose just yet because we get a Lurrus protected with a Veil. Ooze. Play a bubble so that I can push this. Imagine trying to push with a forest. It's black! Screws was an option there, right, to stop a nerf. Yeah, they don't have a nerf currently, but that potentially could have been an option. You don't need a bow to push this, yeah, but I want to kill that Veil and I did, you know, either tap out for Ooze or keep out the Veil. No, I didn't need that revolt. No, what a scam. Not even a plug effects, I can't protect from that. Good. Maybe I got punished for cracking the bubble immediately actually. Yeah, I probably did. I killed the bubble in play. Okay, awesome. I think he said he's playing Chinese food, that was done. So I didn't say that. Please don't put words into my mouth. Might have a push, which is gonna be awkward, but... Zero lives. Awesome. We're almost out of lands to draw, lol. I mean, I still have plenty of lands to draw, I'd say. Oh, the companion is doing some heavy work, heavy lifting, as they say here. And Velis was an excellent draw. It's carrying a Croxa, nice, to my Nile spell bomb. I think we're winning now. Even though I thought I flooded and died, I didn't. Okay, gonna minus. Okay. I have plenty of lands. I'm actually staying from outside of what you see. Yeah, I'm in the parking lot. But do you think I would be just like scamming you, not actually being there? You really think that of me? You play Think and Vintage Cube if your only good card to get is a Mindslaver. Maybe? Think DK Channel is better here? Maybe? Is it? Velswing doesn't do much. Well, she does. Because then they don't cast a spell and I have to Veil. Oh, I have this in my deck. I never drawn this card. Too far. Maybe I underestimated the channeler, but didn't seem very threatening to me either. 5 life should be fine. Cancel wins the match. Okay. We drew a lot of lands. We were looking for a Hex Drinker. Is there some more organized version of Vintage Cube list that has things categorized by type or something? Question mark. I don't know. So, did you like the deck? The deck felt fine. It's a pile of removals and discards and like above decays. It works well enough against some players, and it is nice that their confidence is pretty cool now. With much less 1 toughness punishers. We played twice against the UR Prowess deck, which has to be a pretty bad matchup. And we won once, and the second game was super close, so maybe it's not even that bad when you board out your 1 toughnessers. Have so much removal. Card advantage. Even like the Night's Whispers, they were pretty good when you board out your confidence. Pretty interesting deck. Like, I'm not typically a Tarmogoyf Dark Confidence Thoughtseize gamer, but with Lurrus in it and less cumbersome cards, it feels better to me. Also, if you were watching this on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe for more content.